Hello everyone. How's everyone doing? Welcome to the debut of the TNP show. I hope everyone's doing fantastic. Oh, thanks, Matt. Appreciate that. But before we get started with the matches, we're going to be doing a draw for TNP Bronze 50 and 51. And then we can get to the matches. I'm pumped. This is the first time doing a draw, and this is the first time hosting a show like this. So I am so excited. I'm just beyond excited to do this. And hey Arboro, how you doing? I hope you're feeling better. I know, of course, the last thing anyone wants is to get sick. But before we get started, I want to say thank you for the TNP mods for giving me this opportunity to host a show like this. I am very grateful, and I really hope that I can make you guys proud. Well, I'm glad you're feeling a tad better. So I recently got a new mic, and hopefully, it's not too loud, it's not too soft. If there's any issues with that, please let me know, and of course the music as well. If the music is loud, let me know about that. If that needs to be modified. But without further ado, let's get to the draw here. Okay, so we have 10 players. Let me make sure I remember how to use this. Okay. Okay. Let me make that a little louder. How does this sound? Okay. Okay, guys. There's a couple things I need to fix really quick, and let me do that really quick. The seeds. Where are the seeds? It's up here somewhere. Okay. Why isn't it? Why isn't this showing? I'm sorry, guys, for the wait. I'm trying to get this to. Okay, here we go. So that means we need to remove 2. So value. Okay, so the 2 highest seeds for this division will be MC Kickass with a PB of 689. Let me put that in. Okay, so that will be the first person in bronze 50. And then the next person will be Adam Irish with a PB of 628 and bronze 51. let's get Adam off the wheel here. Okay, we're set. So without further ado, let's do the first spin of this draw. Interact, and let's spin. So UQI will be the first person to join Kick-Ass in Bronze 50. So you join Bronze by going to, what's it called? Oh gosh, what is it called? The sign up bot, that's what it's called. And you'll react to the text that says sign up for Bronze Division, and then you'll be signed up for the next time we do a draw, or the next time a division is formed. Okay. Let's see who is next for Bronze 51. Orange King will be joining Adam Irish. Oh. And it is Tree Priest. Tree Priest will be joining Kick-Ass and UQI. I don't believe I have commentated one of Tree Priest's streams yet, but let's see what you can do versus Kick-Ass, which I think is an awesome name by the way. So let's get that in. All right, let's see who's next. The next person that's going to join Orange and Adam will be the Lovis Man. I believe that's where you wanted, right? So who we have left is Weston, Resny. Wait, how do you pronounce that? Resny and Gaming, Glacier, Mads, and Weston. All right, let's see. Let's see. It's going to be Glacier. We have 3 people left. Now it's Weston and Resny Gaming. And it is Weston. Oh, really? I had no idea. All right, Mads and Gaming are the only 2 people left. Let's see who's going to be in Bronze 50 or 51. It's going to be Res Gaming, joining Kickass, UQI, Tree Priest, and Glacier. And with that, the divisions are complete. Oops. And the final spin is Mad. I wonder which one he's going to go into. No surprise, it's Bronze 51. And that's it. So with that being said, I'm going to take a picture of this. And let's get started with the games. So just to make sure I got everything correct. Okay. That is fine as long as... So, Adam Irish is not versing Visor. Matt, do you know who you're versing? Or are you still figuring that out? Okay. So in that case, it's going to be M91 versus Corios. M, are you ready? Hmm. Okay, let's see if I can refresh your page here. There we go, okay. So, do you guys want SPS today? And what level selects have you decided on? Alright, let's get you guys to seed for that. Your seed is 42, 14, 81. Oh, wait a minute. How did that happen? The scores are messed up. I thought I fixed that. Okay. Both players are ready. I'm going to make sure these seats are correct. 42, 14, 81. 42, 14, 81. All right, both players are ready. Let's get started for game number 1 of the debut of the TNP show. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So just to let everyone know that M is not on, or is on the correct level. It's just M has a different color palette, so nothing to worry here. M starting off with a cleaner board. Corios starting off with a dig. Currently at 2900. M194 31. I'm trying to get this board back to neutrality. Has a jail dependency, turns into a J dependency. M smartly taking that double. Corius finally gets his first Tetris of the game, brings him up to 25. M is rebuilding, currently at 68,000. Gets a long bar. Corios brings his board down a little bit, but still the board is in pretty bad shape. But Corios has the skills to get out of this. Ooh, undershift of that J for M. He's going to work around it though. Corios getting high. Triple for Corios. M about 50k ahead. Corios finally bringing this down. Corios' board was spiky for a second, but is flattening it out. Corios. Well, finally back to the right side for M. Both players are clean. Both players are halfway to level 16 transition. Oh wait, 13, pardon. M needs long bar right now. Has some tuck setups, but the pieces required to resolve them are not coming for M, but is managing it. M Where is this long bar for M? M was dealing with a couple of droughts in a game I was commentating on just like an hour ago. I fear that I've given M too many call-in seats today. Tetris for M, currently 175. Kroyos, 108. Alright. Duel's open for Kroyos. Another Tetris for Kroyos, 127. Yes, 127 Kroyos. M, 207. Long bar dependent, fills it in. M. Is Tetris ready? Long bar comes. Tetris for M. 223. A little less than 20 lengths away from the level 13 transition. Nice Z spin for M. Another Tetris for M brings him up to 255. Excellent game so far from these players. Good job for M to not to create that long bar dependency. Instead puts a J in columns 2 and 3. Another Tetris for M goes in level 13 at 271. Kroyos 7 lines away until then. 2 lines away. Tetris will bring Kroyos in level 13. But you know what these players can do on these levels. Overshifts the J. Because of Tetris though, to bring down the stack. It's going. That's really annoying for Kroyos, but it's going to resolve it pretty quickly. He's going to get the right pieces to do so. Able to expose that deep two height column in columns in rows. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. M currently at 318. Kroyos 222. Level 18 is around the corner. Excellent game so far for both of these players. Couple holes and Kroyos' stack is flattening it. One single hole left for Kroyos. Going to use a long bar 2 to get to the last one, to the last hole. Nice double from M. I believe M is on level 19 or level 18 speeds. I can't tell because of the color palette. And Kroyos is going to be topping out at 250. M, you're good for game number 1. GG's. Mullins are allowed. Excellent first game from M and Kroyos. That was a close one for most of the game. GG's to both players. What did I miss? Yes, I do have a new layout. This is a layout that was given to me by Arbro and all of them. What do you mean by sub this and that? What do you mean by sub Nautica music? Not sure what you mean by that. Oh, okay. Let's make sure that the seeds are correct. 53, 53. Okay. I want to pin this as well. Both players are ready. Let's get started for game number 2. Three, 2, 1, Tetris. So we're working on the M versus Kroios right now. Who's going to be going next? That's the next question here. Of course, Math was supposed to versus Leptonic, but he was unable to make it. So, Math, do you have... Okay, so if that's the case, he will go next. Oh, wait. Yeah, Matthew will go next, and then... Yeah, this and that, you will be going last. As I was straightening that out, I finally looked back at the boards, and I'm kind of in a bit of a situation right here. I'm going to take a couple of burns, actually a lot of burns. Has a deep channel established in column 4, but it will only be good for a single, unfortunately. I'm currently at 35,000. Kroios 54. Kroios' board not looking good as well. Exposes a long bar dependency. Needs another one. Will it come? Of course, plugs it right before a long bar comes. Vintage Tetris right there. Kroios. Long bar dependent Kroios. Pretty soon, both of these players will be long bar dependent. Dirty Tetris from M brings him up to 57. Kroios is currently at 62. This is definitely a separate game for both of these players. Yeah, both these players have been big most of the time. It looks like M just after maybe 50 lines of burning, finally gets out of it and is finally getting back to Tetris readiness. Meanwhile, Kroios still in this dig, It's not gonna be. It's gonna be a while before Karios gets out of this. He's bringing this line down one by one, but just when you think Karios is going to get out of it, he's just one wrong piece just puts Karios back into deeper dig. Karios exposes the hole in column 5. Has J dependency on the far left. Karios gets this right piece to fill it in. Is Lombard dependent. It looks like Karios is going to get out of this pretty soon. Maybe 10 more pieces until Karios finally gets out of this dig. Meanwhile, M, currently at 118, has some cleanup to do. Both players are nearing the level 16, level 13 transition. M about, or is, 6 lines away. And Karios is about a little under 20 lines until transition. M with a mischief and immediately tops out. M tops out at 132. Karios, you're in a chase down. Your target is 133. You need a single burn, I believe. Yeah, you need a single burn, Karios. Yeah, you're good. GG's. It is a tight set. While M is fixing his stuff, let's look at what's happening in chat. So 6-4 is going to be playing math. So that's the match that's going to happen next. And then it's going to be the Lovis Man and Wilson. Adam Irish and Jati. Tetris Time and Orange King. And finally, we're going to end the evening with This and That and Tree Priest. How is Philly? I qualified pretty well. I think that, I was really hoping to qualify with the 500k or better, and I did that. It would have been awesome to get a 600k, but that just didn't happen. However, though, I did some commentary for CTWC, and I don't think I performed as well as I thought I could. And well, that's really underselling it. Like, I was really not happy with how I performed. If anything, it was quite embarrassing, objectively. But I'll explain more about that once we get started with this match here, or once we can get the match going here. Let's get started in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. JIT. Okay, C's are correct. So yeah, it was really cool to meet everyone. I was able to meet Martz. I was able to meet Cold Bucket. All really cool people. It's just I just felt like I really embarrassed myself with the way that I performed with my commentary. Everything I could have done wrong, I did wrong, or everything I could have done wrong, I did do wrong, and I really want to. What I took away from that experience is that I'm clearly not ready for a large audience like what CTWC attracts. So I really want to work on before I get further into that conversation. I'm in a bit of trouble here. Needs a long bar, gets it. Not back to safety yet. Gets another long bar, but I don't know. That's not going to burn anything. Needs long bar to far right and hangs it, and that's going to be it for M. Topping out early at 63,000. Corios, you're in a chase down. Your target is 64,000. All right. Corios bringing this down. And you're good. Yeah, you're good. Now you're good. Wait, what do you mean? Please, just try to finish this game, please. Yeah, if it was best of 3, we would have already, we would have been done. It was 1-1, yes. This is the third game, correct? Okay, yeah, that's what I thought, yeah. Alright, 18 starts it is. How about we do 15? Alright, let's do 15 then. All right, let's do it. Both players are ready. Let's get started for game number 4. No. Yeah, game number 4. In 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Okay. Players are off. So Kroios gets his first touches of the game, but M's trying to get this game done as soon as possible and is using pushdown points to do so. Oh wait. Oh yeah, he's using pushdown points. It didn't look like it for a second, but M is in a bit of trouble here. He's going top out at 42. Kroios, you're good for game number 3 in the set. GG's. Alright, let me fix this. Alright, let's get the next players up here. Is Jedi here? Oh wait, no, you're not first in Jedi. 6'4", duh. Why did that happen? Okay. Oh, Mathwiz, I can't wait to verse you again. We're just that evenly matched. I've never met anyone to where we have gone to so many deciders. One day we'll verse in Masters together, and it will be the exact same thing. Why is... This is going to bother me now. There is... Oh, I see what's happening. Why is it doing that? Oh well. Alright, let's do the transition here. So, do you guys want SPS today? But before we get started, I do have to run an ad really quick, so let me do that. Alright, we're back. So no SPS, we're going to be doing 15 all the way. Oops, sorry. My mic was muted. My apologies for that. Thank you, BTJK, for telling me that. Mathway is currently at 42,064.47. Tetris for Mathwiz, 81.64, currently at 66. A lot of sixes in that sentence. Nice T-Tuck and Tetris for Mathwiz, 139, Mathwiz, 64.86. Both players are Tetris ready, waiting for a long bar. Both players have good slopes. Just vintage, good stacking from these players. Mathwiz currently doing pretty well in his respective division, which is also my division. Not really sure what's going on with 6-4. I believe 6-4 is a gold player. Not sure what his record is. But nonetheless, I do think, nonetheless, I think that these players are evenly matched. .64 currently at 149. Mathwiz 241. 6-4 in a bit of a dig at the moment. .64's board a bit checkery here. T-spin, or Math had a T-spin setup. Decides to plug it before the T comes, which is, you don't want to hold out too long for the T. Could cause more issues for your board if you wait too long. Mathwiz is doing pretty good though. Mathwiz currently at 288, 6-4, 182. Mathwiz did had the option to put the squares in columns 4 and 5, but decides not to avoid the long bar dependency. Well is back open for 6-4. A little bit of a square spiral in the middle of 6-4's board. Mathwiz has a pretty good lead, currently at 348, about 100k plus points ahead. Mathwiz on level 16 at 368. 6-4 is 4 lines away from that. Mathwiz getting square bursted here. It's a dirty triple. Mathwiz just about to break 400k. 6-4 currently at 255. Level 19 is right around the corner for these players. 5 lines away for MathWiz. 6'4", 15 lines away. 19. Alright, Math on to level 19 at 433. Needs a long bar, gets it. Tetris for MathWiz 457. 6'4", on to level 18. Misdrops that square. Going to create a long bar dependency in the process. Math trying to bring this board back down, but I don't think I get anything to the left side. It does, but the board is pretty messed up. And MathWiz is going to top out at 464. 6'4", and you're in the chase down. Your target is 465. 465. Being perfect on level 19 speeds is what's going to is what 6'4" is going to need to do to get this dub. I think he wanted to put that L to the far left. Was unable to get that 5 tap, for lack of a better term. This is board's creeping up for 6'4". And that's going to be it for 6'4". 6'4" tops out at 306. Math, you're good for game number 1. GG's. Where is the... Oh, here it is. Let me get a drink of water really quick. Alright, both players are ready. Let's get started for game number 2. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Players are off. Push down points for both of these players. Let's see how long that lasts. 6-4 with first blood. But also with the first long bar dependency of the game. Has multiple long bar dependencies. 6-4. Which one will he fill? MathWiz is pretty high as well. Tetris from Math... No, was that Tetris? I believe that was a Tetris from MathWiz. MathWiz is currently at 65,000. 6433. T-Storm, thank you for the raid. Party of 12. How's everyone doing? Hey, Kingsman. Just came in just in time. We are having a very exciting match between MathWiz and 6-4. We're having a bronze player, or not bronze player, a silver player. Oh no, Matt is topping out at 85. 6-4, you're in a chase down. Your target is 86. I'm sorry, this is not a Division 3. I meant to say this is a silver player versus a gold player. That's what I meant to say. This chase down is more than whatchamacallit. 6-4 is in a really good position to get this chase down. Has a lot of real estate. Has 50 lines to go before level 16 transition. And that was enough. We got a tight set. GG's. See you later, T-Storm. Have a good one. All right, both players are ready. Let's get started for game number 3. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Awkward start for Mathwiz. Long bar dependent. Multiple long bar dependencies. Gets a long bar though. Alright. It only cost Mathwiz a single burn. Mathwiz currently at 19,000. 6-4 also at 19. Both players with the clean boards. What can they do to really push each other to the limits? Mathways needed an L to resolve that tuck situation, but it never came. Math currently at 101, 6-4, 97. 6-4's board has been pretty good so far. Really nothing too notable to point out, which is a good thing. That means that your stacking is doing pretty well. But at the same time, that doesn't mean that math stacking is more problematic either. I really think that it's more like 6-4's stacking is. Oh, before I can finish that, math or 6-4 getting pretty high, gets 2 long bars to bring it down. That was scary, especially with that J right in the middle, spiking right into where the pieces were spawning for 6-4. That was scary. But 6-4 gets out of it and gets a long bar right in time. Yeah, if I was put in that situation, I would have definitely topped out. No doubt. 6'4", currently at 180. Math weighs 220. Hey, Code Cracker, how you doing? It's great for you to join today. Today's debut of the TNP show. Oh, Math with a lot of complications. He's a long bar right now. It won't come. Tops out at 221. Had no burn options. And 6'4" is going to top out as well. Wow. So Math has his third game. GG's. Math can't believe it. We got it ready from both players. Let's get started for game number 4 and match point. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. I swear, Math, you get the craziest luck. It's almost like you do the calculations to make sure you win every single game. Math do math. I believe it. It's crazy what Math has been able to get away with during my matches, this match. Anytime I commentate on Math's matches, just some voodoo magic appears and it happens on Math's side. I just don't get it. I want some of that voodoo magic. Hey Lucas, how you doing? I noticed when we whatchamacallit? I noticed you posted in the chat that you were wondering what was happening in an hour. Well, this was happening in an hour. The TNP show, the debut. And I was, I'm glad you're able to join. It's been a good game so far between these two players. And I know Math was shaking his head saying, yeah, there's no voodoo magic happening here, but I don't believe you. I believe that voodoo magic is in play here. Yes, of course. Just put in the TNP signups that you want to join, and we'll be able to prioritize you for next week. So I haven't been doing many updates for this game in particular. Math is currently at 136, 6'4", 159. Both players are about at the halfway mark. Math's board, long bar dependent. This is looking dangerous for Math. Where is this long bar? Long bar comes, but it's a little too late for Math. But is burning this down smartly. Nice double. is almost Tetris ready. Is Tetris ready? Dirty Tetris for MathWiz. Incredible. MathWiz goes up to 203, 64, 256. Well, back open for Math. 224, 64, 315. So 64 is in the lead currently, and also is behind the line. So has the actual lead and pace lead. MathWiz taking a double or a triple. Board a little checkery. Board is almost back in the shape for MathWiz. Currently at 255, 64, 355. Not really too much to report for 64. Is clean. Filling out the middle. Is almost Tetris ready. He gets a Tetris. 64, 376. MathWiz on to level 16 at 236. 64. 8 lines away. Now 2 lines. So how will 64 get into level 16? And he's going to go into level 16 with a burn. Nice triple. I think that was a triple for 6-4. Brings him up to 407. Single tetramonial floating in column 10, but it's able to get rid of that. So both players. Well, MathWiz is already on level 19. Needs to do some significant damage to catch up, or significant Tetrising, I should say. Okay. MathWiz gets long bar. Tetris for MathWiz 414. That drop of that square going to create a couple complications, but Math is being able, or is working around it. Took me long enough to say that. Yeah, that Z is not really that great for MathWiz, but burns it away pretty well. 6-4 on to level 19, 449. Nice triple Math. 6-4, 6-4. Going to rebuild. Going to play it safe. Just going to burn those lines away. Math is catching up behind only by 30k. Both players trying to reset their boards. Math playing the safe, taking the triple. Who will come out on top? I couldn't tell you, to be honest. This is too good. That was not a dirty Tetris, but that was a Tetris nonetheless for Math. Brings him up to 481. And 6-4 is going to top out at 479. MathWiz, you got this game. Wow. After being behind for most of the game, able to catch up on level 19. Wow, GG's. MathWiz is beyond excited. Wow. GG's. Congratulations, MathWiz. I have to say, math is, math looks scary. So, with that being said, who is next? So the next players will be the Lovis Man and 7-Page Wilson. Let's get those games set up. Who you were saying? 7 Wilson. That's right. Oh, wait a minute. That's not what I wanted. Oh, okay. I see. Lovis. I want to say Lovin instead of Lovis. Lovis and the right will be Wilson. Wilson, your stencil is a tad off. I want to see if I can fix that. I don't know how. Hey Chen, how you doing? That's no problem, Adam. So for the sake of time, for Wilson's, why is that happening too? If you can, yes. But now I've come across a different issue. To the main page here. Oh, that works. Okay. Kind of off here. Was it off the entire time? The players' cams? I did not realize that. Try to center this here. Nope, that's not gonna work. That's good enough. Okay. Yes, Matthews beating 6-4 was a huge upset. We saw Matthews' camera. Yeah, that's good enough. So do you guys want SBS today? Okay. So SPS means same p-sets. So if you have Tetris Gym has a feature where you can get the same piece sequence. Okay. Let's get you guys to seed then. Your seed is Echo Foxtrot 6 Alpha Delta 6. Oh no. We're just starting this match. I still have to reset the scores. Now I got you. The scores are reset. Have you guys selected on a, or have you guys have worked out a level select? You guys using 15, 18. What are you guys thinking? Level 9, so be it. So the level selects are 9, 12, 15, and 18. Let's make sure the seats are correct here. So, Wilson, when you put in the seed, you will press the start button when, or how do I explain this? You don't go in Tetris mode. Oh. Okay. I was trying to formulate what I was going to say, or how I was going to produce that sentence, but no need. Everything's good. Everything's good. So, Echo Foxtrot 6 Alpha Delta 6. Oops. Echo Foxtrot 6 Alpha Delta 6. Okay, we're good. Let's get started for game number 1. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. It's been a while since I've covered a level 9 start. Even for players who are, who are in the 600k range, the 700k range, or even like max outers, I don't see enough players playing level 9. I think it's really, misdrop for Wilson. Longboard dependent now. Okay. Able to almost now exposes that left well. Wilson's going to be to dig. I don't see enough players. Wilson back in trouble, hangs that S, and that's going to be it for Wilson. Wilson tops out at 2,053. Lovis, you're good for game number 1. GG's. And looks like Wilson's going to be taking a timeout, I guess. You as well. Thank you for joining. Oh, I see. Okay. Whenever you guys are ready, we can increment and go to we can get started with the next game. So Wilson, just to let you know, what I mean by increment is for the first 2 digits of your seed, when you have your cursor hovering the first 2 digits, just bring it up by 1 by just pressing up, and that's all you have to do. My apologies if I'm not explaining things in the best way. My apologies for that. All right, F0. We count. Correct. All right, both players are ready. Let's get started for game number 1. No, this is game number 2. Pardon. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. I still have to fix the score. Wilson starting out with push down points. Lovis as well. 7 to be exact for Lovis. Wilson, more than 50? Something like that. Tetris for Lovis, currently at 12,000. Wilson, 13. Much better start for Wilson. As soon as I say that, Wilson misdrops. Wilson trying to get to those holes and rows 2, 4, and 5. Didn't know what to do with that L. Puts in columns 7. It puts it in columns 7, 8, and 9. Currently, Lovis in the lead, currently at 36. Wilson bringing this down. 23,000. Wilson. Lovis 49. If memory serves me correctly, the transition will happen at 100 lines. I believe that is the standard for levels 9, 12, and 15. Sometimes if I have a stressful night at work, I'll come home and just play some level 9 while a stream or podcast is playing in the background. Yeah, a lot of people don't do it enough. I think it's a great training tool to be able to play level 9 and actually have like an opportunity to think about like what is really the best play here. Like for everyone who's watching this, like we all know instinctively what the best play is, but we play on high speeds, higher speeds than we're comfortable with, and that kind of restricts us from being able to make those types of decisions. So like these players who are playing level 9, they should be playing level 5. Like you always, like whatever you feel like is a good pace for you, you always want to go like one incrementation under. So another example, probably over explaining this, but like players who are who are max outers, like bring it down a notch. 15 play. Do some 15 play once in a while. Or even go back to 9. Once again, like I feel like 9 is a pace where like you can go, it's slow enough but also fast enough where like where you can really make really thought out decisions pretty much. Lovis currently at 94, Wilson 60. Wilson is a bit of trouble here, and looks like Wilson's going to topping out at 60. I feel Wilson's pain. This is like, what can you do? What could I have done to get myself out of that situation? But sometimes the game just wants to screw you over. So, Lovis, you're good for game number 1. And game number 2, GG's. Okay, so Tetris Time and Orange King is going to go right after this match, so just keep yourself on standby. Exactly. Alright, both players are ready. Let's make sure these seats are correct. I always am very cautious about that. Okay, we're good. Let's get it started. Three, 2, 1, Tetris. Oliver, I'm not sure what you mean. Okay. Yeah, if Adam comes back, we'll definitely put you in. Okay. So, Lovis currently at 13,000. Wilson, 7,100. Wilson decides to use the long bar to fill in the long bar dependency. Excellent choice. Multiple long bar dependencies for Wilson is going to fill in. Does. Nice triple. Wilson currently at 14. Lovis 29. Lovis with the cleaner board at the moment and is jail dependent. Oh, triple flips that L for Wilson creates further complications for his board. Tetris for Lovis, 53. Oh. Let me get back to you on that, Tree Priest. I believe you are. I believe you're part of the queue. Well, at least, yeah, you're versing this and that. You're last in the queue. Lovis, currently at 77,000. Wilson, 45. Left well for Wilson. Lovis taking the triple. Board was getting high, even for level 9. Long bar, and another touches for Lovis. Currently at 93. Wilson not really happy with this current board state, but looking good at the moment. Almost back to the bottom. This is a much better game for Wilson. That's just for Wilson, 86. Hey CRT guy, how you doing? Glad you can join. I'm good. I'm excited to be whatchamacallit. I'm just excited to be here. I'm excited to be part of this brand new show, the TNP show. I think this show has a lot of potential. I'm excited where this can go, and what kind of like twists we can put on the show. And I do have ideas. I've only told a couple people this, but I do have a couple ideas of how I want to spice things up in future weeks. So, Love is currently at 170,000. Wilson 97 is behind by 70k or 73,000. Hangs that L. The board looking dangerous. I don't think anything can get to the left side unless Wilson knows how to roll. Alright, he's able to get something over because that smart burns. Okay. And a couple misdrops of those tees is going to be it for Wilson. Wilson tops out at 98,000. Lovis already 100k ahead. Is good for game number 3. GG's. So before we get to the next match, I'm going to be running an ad really quick. So I will see you back here in 30 seconds. Tetris time. Are you ready to go? Thank you, CRT guy, for the follow. I believe Tetris Time does. I think. I remember someone with like who has a Tetris, um, who has like the word Tetris in their name has two names, but it doesn't look like this is the case for Tetris Time. Um, if Tetris Time or whatever or whoever you are in on Twitch, let me know if you're here so we can get started. Thank you, Arboro. So we'll give Tetris Time a couple of minutes here, and then we'll probably just move on to the next one. And sorry, Tree Priest, if Tetris Time doesn't come, if you can find an alt, that would be great.